Beacon Hill has hosted some tense debates in recent weeks, from flavored tobacco to distracted driving. But would you believe laundry is one of the hottest topics for some? More specifically, how we do it. And as Cristina Quinn tells us, there are no shortage of hang-ups.
This cold, wintry day won't keep Peggy Brace from hanging her laundry out to dry.
Hanging out, it saves money, for one thing, and your clothes don't shrink. And the fresh air, it disinfects your clothes, the sun shining on your clothes.
For almost a decade, this Concord resident has been fighting for the right to dry.
I live in a single house here, and I can hang out or I feel like it. But I realize that so many other people in town, the condos and the planned residential communities, are really very fierce about anybody hanging out their laundry. And I guess the condos think it's going to look like a New York tenement house or something.
Hanging laundry often clashes with condo association rules that enforce a uniform aesthetic. But with climate change as a top concern, several states have passed laws protecting the right to dry no matter where you live. Similar legislation got hung up last year in the State House. Brace is pushing for it to pass this year.
It's such a sort of a horrendous situation where saving energy is just not part of the scene somehow. I mean, nobody complains about my green shirt and my black pants, but if I put it out in the clothesline, I think, wow, that really looks tacky. You know, same clothes.
Same clothes, sure, but your neighbor may not want to see them anywhere else, says Matthew Gaines, a lawyer who represents condo association interests.
The whole idea of condominium living, where you move into a community and there's a set of guidelines and people move in there because of that, and mandating by the legislature that you can't prohibit clotheslines sort of flies in the face of that.
Gaines says the language in the proposed bill should at least provide more flexibility instead of a universal ban.
The reality is that the entire community association living is a very democratic process in and of itself, in that all documents can be amended. If enough residents in the community felt compelled to change their documents because they wanted to dry their clothes outside, they could band together and amend the documents.
In the meantime, Peggy Brace will continue airing her thoughts on the matter on her front porch.
Here with the prop, as always, Cristina Quinn, the prop woman. What is this?
Okay,
please?
This is a Japanese laundry hanger.
Oh.
And yeah, I grew up with these in my household because we really didn't have a dryer for much of my early life. And
You have to have really small clothes to have them next to each other.
You see the rows. You can hang easily 4 pairs of pants here. I mean, come on, maximizing limited space.
That's huge, by the way. That'd be huge. So, are there right to dry? You said the right to dry laws in other states. Which,
right.
Where might that be? I'm sorry
for Vermont, Maine, California, I think Colorado. They have a good handful of states there. Yeah.
So, do we know how many of these elitist condos? I shouldn't say that. These elitist condo associations are that actually ban this practice?
We actually don't know because there's so many different types of condos, right? I mean, I think there are about 11,000 condo associations, and some of them range from 3 units up to thousands of units. So I think for the smaller scale buildings, there's probably more flexibility because you can just talk it out with your neighbors. But with the larger buildings where there's probably more of a push to have that uniform look, it's probably harder to make the case there.
This could be what brings everybody to the table.
Look at this. It's like a chandelier.
Fabulous. Cristina Quinn right there.
You can have this if you want.
Japanese?
It's a Japanese laundry hanger.
Laundry hanger, of course. Nice to see you, Cristina. Thanks so much.